insane.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're here with Gary Siskar in the Ride Engine booth, checking out some R&D perfection that's been going on.
John, we have got something super exciting going on with harnesses. As you know, Ride Engine was the innovators of the hard shell harness, and now we are the innovators of not just the hard shell harness, but the next revolution in harnesses, the next iteration, what we drafted off of our Unity system, which was the first webbingless, not using webbing on harnesses, using nylon straps, highly influenced from snowboard technology and so forth. But now we're extremely proud to introduce Hyperlock. So Hyperlock is the next iteration of Unity, taking it to a completely different level of convenience and performance at the end of the day. So what is Hyperlock? Hyperlock is a licensed technology that we've licensed from these guys called Hydro Cinch, Greg and Corey. They're absolutely amazing. They have the patent on having a ratchet type system on a wind sport harness. I met those guys quite a long time ago, and then we reconnected with myself at Ride Engine through our Unity project one way or another, and then we adopted their technology and was able to take it from what they had it, commercialize it a little bit better, perfect it for our actual usage in wind sports, which actually it had to go through a lot of R&D. Those guys R&D'd snowboard similar type buckles on harnesses for the better part of probably 7 or 8 years, and it's been in our wheelhouse for about 2 years now through heavy duty testing in every single condition known to man, from heavy wind, fine sand, coarse sand, salt water, fresh water, cold temperatures in the snow, thoroughly tested over the past couple of years to bring the safest and the most technologically advanced spreader bar system known to man in our book. So what is Hyperlock? So we have 4 ratchets overall, 2 on each side, so that creates a redundant system that's ultra safe, easy to get on and get off, and the big thing is it's easy to adjust on the fly. Very intuitive, and obviously, as you know, when you adjust something on the beach and you start going out and riding, it may shift. You're going to want to tighten it up a little bit. This is simple to do on the fly. So Hyperlock system. One thing also that we've done on the harness is we redesigned everything from the ground up when it comes to our hard shell. Now we have what's called the Step 2 hard shell. This was Coleman's little brainchild that he worked on for about 1.5 years, and we took all the data that we had from his custom harnesses back in the day. As you know, we applied that to the hard shells of Ride Engine for the past umpteen years. And we wanted to refine that a little bit. We wanted to refine the profile outline overall, and then we dug a little deeper and looked at some biometrics of the human body and decided that we wanted to rework the lumbar lock since we had all that data. So we reworked the lumbar lock a bit so it fits 100% of the people perfectly out there. When you put it on in the store, when you go out to go kiteboarding or windsurfing, it absolutely feels perfect. The other giant innovation in this shell is what we call the Step 2 design. So instead of having the harness, the hard shell curl up almost into a 90 degree, we bend out the side of the harness, and that creates this little pocket between your rib cage and the harness itself. So we all know we're trying to put this harness around a body. We have the kite straight up above us. When we have this ring around us, we're like a pole. It still wants to come up just a little bit. No matter what anyone says, it still wants to come up a little bit. What this allows the harness to do is create space as it rotates up, so it's not going to pinch you in the rib area. So it's really, really nice. So next level comfort. Big air people absolutely love it. Surfers love it because when you're doing hard turns and so forth and contorting, it creates that extra space that's beautiful overall. And that is found in our Carbon Elite Carbon Type 1 series, which is with Hyperlock.
Now, but I definitely want to try the one that's not.
The next one in the line, we have what's called the Elite Type 2. Difference in the Elite Type 2 is this is a fiberglass with a TPU, thermoformed layer on top. That's basically for protection of the hard shell in general, and so we can apply graphics, but it also is a little bit more flex. So stiffest in the line would be obviously the Elite Carbon Type 1, 3K or 12K carbon, 3 layers off axis. Then we have the Elite Type 2 with the Hyperlock system. The next one that we have is the light. We love the light. We brought the light out about 4 years ago. And the light is a thermoformed EVA body interface. What's great about thermoformed EVA is it doesn't absorb water. That's the reason why we called it the light, is it is light on the shelf. Sub 1 kg for a size medium, sans the spreader bar, but it stays extremely light while in use because the thermoformed EVA doesn't absorb water. Obviously the curved hard shell material doesn't absorb water, and neither does all the nylon parts. They don't absorb water either. So the weight that you get off the shelf is the exact weight that you're using when you're out there. Whoa, this fly is killing me.
You can swat the fly and I'll check out the Sweet.
Cool. And obviously this comes kitted with the Hyperlock system also. This is in terms of flex profile. Again, Carbon Elite Type 1, stiffest. Elite Type 2 is the next flex down, and the light would be the next flex down. All of our hard shells, I will point out though, retain its rigidity in the vertical axis. That's where you get all the support at the end of the day. Where the flex comes into play is in the torsional. So if you're a freestyler, kite surfer that's really doing some aggressive maneuvers, you might enjoy a little bit of that flex, and also in the horizontal. So this has a little flex. I equate it to running soft suspension on your mountain bike, at the end of the day. So that's cool. That is my most exciting thing right now at this present moment. We have a lot of exciting things at Ride Engine. I'm sure we'll get into a few more of these, John, later on. But this, for us, is paramount at the moment. We're super stoked to bring this to market. Look for it probably around October, believe it or not, limited quantities.
Awesome, sweet. Thanks, Gary.
Yeah.
Hi. This is like